The life force of your bond. A power like life itself. Unseen for generations. A dyad in the force.
The force is strong with this one.
Brian _ with _ the _ beard _ joined the Dyad squadron.
That's not supposed to be there.
Strong with this one.
How's it going, guys?
Joined the
Welcome back
Dyad
to another
squadron.
episode of Dyad in the Force, episode 120 something, 127. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about Dave Filoni's first live action film slated to come out. That is going to be The New Republic. Shout out to all of the people who just subscribed. Thank you so much for your support, and we got some new people. Jedi Historian, what's going on? Choco, how's it going, man?
I'm doing okay. I mean, I've seen some better days. I think a lot of people are just having an off week. I don't know what it is, but I'm here.
Off week. Care to elaborate? No, I'm just kidding.
Just feeling the funk, you know.
The Jedi funk. Shout out to everybody in the chat: Eliana, Jedi Historian, Dex Download, Kenny, Early Crew is right. Also, a huge happy birthday to Connor, Leia's only hope. Team.
And has a sick ass cake. It looks awesome.
Absolutely.
Although, one thing I do want, I don't know if you've been on StarWars.com recently. I just put up a tweet about it, but they were showing off these Max Rebo like donuts that look insane. I don't know how difficult it might be to get this up there, but I'll shoot it over to you on Discord. But yeah, I mean, it's been a slower week in terms of Star Wars, but I'm a little thankful for that because we got other stuff popping off. I also play Destiny 2, so I've been hitting up the new dungeon and having a lot of fun with that. And Street Fighter 6 just came out. I don't know if any of you guys are playing it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's fun so far. I just got back into Destiny as well, and the Street Fighter 6. Yes, it's just it's been taken over.
called the movie Rebel Season 6. Why do you hate me?
Shout out to Connor, member for 23 months, almost 2 years. Sorry, I'm late. I don't know if it's 23 or 24. It's 23. You're almost there. What's going on, DePaul? So this, with the right scene. That's what Choco was talking about.
Look at it. It's glorious. I just tweeted it at Shayla Wren, because it's very much on brand for her, at least previously. And I'm just curious how the reaction will be, but you don't just want to bite into that Robosi.
I mean, it looks good, honestly. Like it. So here's the thing about biting into that: it doesn't look like a rubber suit. It looks like Rebo, but it also looks like icing that you just want to bite into.
Yeah. Which there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong at all. I would love to eat that. Looks tasty. How's everybody doing in the chat? Let us know. So to continue, first of all, I have to figure out why my encoder is overloading like constantly. But to continue this conversation we were having on the pre-show, just really quickly, it's great again, and the Holdo maneuver. Why are we continuing to have these conversations? Is because a lot of people continue to misunderstand things in Star Wars. That's why. Choco, if you remember, what was Wile E. Coyote talking about?
Oh, it's just things that were popping off in his comment section that I was also in, and I haven't made content like in a week, maybe a little longer. So like I keep getting replies to those, so it still never leaves me. But it's, I don't know, it's just not liking it so much that you refuse even regular logical explanation. So specifically, we're talking hold a maneuver, and this person is, I mean, people. This is quite a popular thought that it ruins. They've accepted. Okay, it doesn't actually break canon, but it does, because if it was possible, then they should have already done it, and it doesn't make sense that they didn't do it in the past already.
Yeah.
And it's just such a dumb complaint, because people have tried to weaponize hyperspace before. That's not new. The consequences are not new. People have known. But also, things start with people. You know, like, you ever watch Shark Tank? You ever seen someone invent something and you're like, oh, that's so simple. No one's invented that in the past? No one did. No one did. You know, like that's a regular ass thing that is just normal, especially in this case where it was done as a reaction to facing brand new technology they've never seen before. It's a whole a sword and shield metaphor, or you know, sword and armor, right? You have armor that prevents whatever popular weapon there is, so you make a better weapon to penetrate that armor. They need armor to penetrate that weapon, and it goes back and forth.
Armor to penetrate the weapon? To defend against the weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the argument is ridiculous, and I feel like, luckily, well, this might actually serve to hinder our progress, but after this weekend, I'm hoping a lot more people will have a better understanding of and have the word canon in their vocabulary. If you haven't seen Across the Spider-Verse, you should see it, because it's incredible. Have you seen it?
I actually have not. I'll be seeing it tonight.
Okay. It's really good. I didn't think that they could kick it up a notch from the last one, but they really did. I think it's better than the first one.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people saying that. And it doesn't surprise me, because these people love Spider-Man and what Spider-Man truly represents, and they get it. And since the concept is so new, people aren't running into it with preconceived notions on what it should or shouldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've mentioned it here before, but the first Into the Spider-Verse movie is just The Last Jedi, but Spider-Man. It's literally the same movie.
This is true. With Peter, right?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping you guys, I hope everybody has plans to watch it this weekend, but yeah, the zeitgeist is going to change with what you see in that. I'm just so tired of people misspelling canon as canon. But yeah, Across the Spider-Verse is spectacular and amazing. Absolutely.
I actually keep having the opposite problem. So like playing Destiny, I have dim up, and so like I'll need to find a hand cannon in my inventory, and so I'll type hand cannon with one N, and I'm like, I guess that's just my hand cannon. Like,
but yeah, the thing is, like, even outside of these arguments, when people say a new thing breaks canon, do they not realize that these people, Lucasfilm, are what creates canon? So no stories going forward could necessarily break canon if it's just new.
I mean, well, the question, it shouldn't be this breaks canon. The question should be, how does this fit into canon? And if there's no answer, then try to make an argument. But like, look for an answer.
And the answer is Great Jedi don't fit into canon. I think people keep on saying, but I feel like Qui-Gon would be. It's like, no, listen, read Padawan, page 20. When you get to page 20, you'll understand that the canon version of Qui-Gon is a Wayseeker. If we're talking about speculation, in-universe speculation by the people in the story, you know, we had Plo Koon and Tyvoka talking about, Qui-Gon would be a great Jedi in Legends, but then in canon, we have Obi-Wan saying, Qui-Gon would be a Wayseeker. So that's it. That's canon.
I never want to hear it at this point again. I agreed. No, I feel that.
Someone actually tried to argue against the Holdo maneuver because in the Thrawn book, they talked about pseudo motion. And I was like, listen, you're wrong. Because the phenomena that you could see a ship break the speed of light is pseudo motion because of the coronal radiation. But you literally can't in the naked eye see a ship break the speed of light. Like
that's how light works.
So like, yes, we can, like, he tried to argue that you don't actually accelerate, like, but you do. You have to break the speed of light. And the definition of hyperspace is the manipulation of hypermatter to thrust a ship past the speed of light. To thrust, right?
And also, I mean, if you didn't actually move, you could jump from inside the hangar. You wouldn't have to exit a hangar.
Right. There wouldn't be gravity well restrictions. And even if those restrictions are kind of limited, because Han Solo.
That's the other thing.
He jumped out from the gravitational pull of a black hole.
Yeah. Which actually comes back to one of my favorite things about Star Wars, is from a certain point of view. All these things, all these people are saying the things that they know personally, but they may not have all the answers. You know, we know like jumping to hyperspace would obviously be super dangerous inside of like a planetary atmosphere.
But it's been done.
Doesn't mean it's not possible. It's just really dangerous, could be harmful, but it doesn't mean it can't happen. But yeah, that just
that Hera did it.
You know what?
Rebels.
Sorry,
Hera did it from. Didn't Hera do it from Lothal? She was in the orbit of Lothal and jumped through an Imperial something.
Yeah, no, it's been. We've seen it done, and also in books as well. I believe it was done in Smuggler's Run, that Han Solo book. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Here's another one. It's a random pet peeve of mine, but where do people get in their mind that the Jedi Council is strict?
I have no idea.
They've never been strict at all. Like, can you think of them being strict? They're like, Obi-Wan, you cannot train this boy, and he's like, I'm gonna. And we're like, well, okay.
Well, I mean, not only that, but like, I think that was just a capitulation to Qui-Gon's wish, right? It's like, in that scene, right? Yoda's like, agree with you. The Council does not to train the boy as a Jedi.
What happens if the Council doesn't agree with you?
But since Qui-Gon says it as his wish, agree with you, the Council does. That's literally how the scene goes. It's like, we don't want to train this boy, but Qui-Gon, god damn it, his last wish. So yes, okay.
You know, the current complaint is Mace Windu only serves the council, which also isn't true. He's just really appreciative of the Jedi and doesn't want to unilaterally make decisions. But like with Dooku, and when they go to check out Master Catri's death and bring out her, actually they go there to bring her body back. And he's like, we came to bring her body back. That's what we should do. We'll let them know what we found, and then we can do an investigation. Dooku's like, no, Doc, we're doing this. And then you know what Mace Windu does? He fights him on it and goes back to the council anyways because he's so strict. No, he goes with Dooku and he backs him up. He's like, I don't agree with this, but okay, we'll support and make your decision as successful as we can. I don't know. I've just never seen them be strict.
I always point to like the number one thing that Star Wars fans should be is Lando in Solo, when he's like, what was he? He's arguing for 30%, and then like Tobias is like, no, not 20. He's like, I like it. I don't agree with it, but I accept it. And like, I think the only time I can think that the council has like truly been strict is under the purview of the Republic. You know, they had to expel Ahsoka. When their
elbows are being bent, and yeah, you have to do this, or you will literally be at war with the Republic. Yeah, that's. I don't know. I think that's different, but
like people don't realize before the Republic like kind of strong-armed them, they were like, this is a Jedi matter, we'll investigate this, you know. And then they're like, no, you must expel. And then you know, so there are times where the Jedi have to just like, and that's part of their flaws, is becoming such a so integrated into the Republic that they have to listen to the Republic. But yeah, that's a different conversation.
1000% agree.
And the Jedi don't have a history of expelling people. Like for thousands of generations, there's the lost 20. There's 20 lost Jedi amongst thousands and thousands of them, and none of them were expelled. The only time that we see an expulsion in canon is Ahsoka, and that's because the Republic required it for it to become a Republic or
for a trial. Yeah.
So I don't know,
because she had diplomatic immunity. Yeah.
And you know, we talk about indoctrination as well, and it's like you wouldn't have people like Qui-Gon, you wouldn't have people like Anakin or Quinlan Vos, who are rogues and mavericks in their own rights in terms of thinking. And they even invited Qui-Gon to the council because he disagreed, and Qui-Gon was going to take it. You know, if you read Master and Apprentice, he was going to take the position. But it like they see the Jedi as a monolith, right? They see people like Luminara, and they're like, oh, they're so straight, I guess, or like straight laced and strict. But like, this is all like individual people. You know, everyone is an individual in the Jedi Order, and they all have their own shticks. And Luminara is like, you know, but the story with the Rafa, or not Rafa, with the Martez sisters. Yeah, she's gonna be like a dick. But that's not the Jedi's fault. That's her interpretation of what she should be like, how she should act. You know?
Yeah.
And I fully believe any other Jedi at that point would have been kind of compassionate towards the sisters about what had just happened. But yeah, we got here from the Haldo maneuver. Oh wait, no, sorry,
people.
No, it's fine. It's a good conversation. to have. You know, it rears its head every once in a while. I think Great Jedi's once a year. Once a year, couple of months in that once. Then kidnapping children. And then, you know, suppression of emotion. Let's talk about that for a second. Do they suppress emotion?
Yeah, no. Like, they actually say straight up, don't repress your emotion. We just don't want those feelings to drive your actions. It's funny because like my thoughts on that one go straight back to Mace Windu when he was young, on that mission with his master, whose name we always forget briefly, and then it comes back.
Sislin Mir.
Yeah, Sislin Mir. He was mad. There was a guy who was. They don't know what happened to the Jedi that was sent there. But there was a guy that was using the Force and the Jedi name in order to trick people into this religious cultism that he was using to exploit them and their means and their faith and all this stuff. And he was pissed, rightfully so. And when he got to the guy, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take your name off the census. You know what I mean? We're gonna put you on a T-shirt." And his master stops him. It's like, "I get it. And you're right to feel this way, but you're not judge, jury, and executioner. You know, this person, we need to figure out what happened to the Jedi who was here, so we still need to question him. And yeah, well, we need to turn them to the authorities so that they can actually face what was going for their crimes." And I think that's Mace Windu's guiding thing, and that's why he refers to the Jedi Council a lot, because he doesn't think one person should unilaterally choose who lives and who dies.
Yeah. We have several instances of the Jedi saying that it's natural to feel these feelings. We have several instances of Jedi saying that, you know, it's important for you to encounter people with differing points of view, you know, so there's not, you know, they took part in the convocation of the Force. They didn't go there and be like, "You're all wrong." All right. There's just so many instances of the Jedi accepting their feelings, accepting the compassion. Like, man, even though we all like harp on Anakin for just being an F boy, he says this in Attack of the Clones, man. Yeah, everyone kind of like, oh, he's just trying to like be a player, but like he's telling the truth. It's, how can you be compassionate if you don't have any feelings? You know, how can you be a master and apprentice if you don't have a love
for each other? Yeah.
A love for your master, a love for your Padawan, and this is what Tommy P is saying in the chat right now with no attachments. Is just like a lot of people can't wrap their heads around the difference between compassion and possession.
And I thought after playing Jedi Survivor, more people would understand, because it's, you know, Cal has these people in his life that he cares about, but he struggles with being so driven to complete his mission that he could fall to the dark side. And that's what his attachment is to this mission that he's trying to do. And that's where he mirrors, you know, Dagan Gera, where, you know, Dagan Gera is trying to accomplish this thing and feels like people are taking it away from him, and is so intent on doing it that he would kill anyone who gets in his way. That's his fall. That's his attachment, is to Tanalorr. It's not to a person. It's not, you know, to, you know, it's this concept in this place that means so much to him, and it could be any of those things.
There's an even better example in Survivor, and
I didn't want to say it just in case.
Yeah, we're not.
But
going
we're
to,
both thinking it very loudly.
we're not going to say it outright and explicitly, but literally, you know, literally because of because of their love, they fall. We're not saying who. We're talking about the Rancor. Let's see. What's going on, Obi-Wan? Hello there, Dyad. Daxon in the chat. That's why the High Republic is amazing. They allow so much more relationship, but the ability to let go and not be attached. Exactly. I mean,
Yeah, and it's not that we couldn't get that. It just wasn't in the movies because that's not what the movies were about. The movies were about this particular thing, but we do see it. You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you. Oh, watch out, Obi-Wan. He's straight to the dark side. No. I don't know. It's just stupid. Anyways.
Also, if we're talking about the movies and the Jedi were strict, they would have stopped Anakin from being involved with Padme. From the start.
Yeah. Yeah, no, not strict at all. What happened when Dooku left the Order? They like, all right, keep your lightsabers. Like, oh, you want to come back and hang out? Cool. Yeah, you still have full privileges. He abused that, but
yeah, and that's another flaw of the Jedi.
Yeah, Ahsoka out of the Order. Like, we'll leave the light on for you anytime you want. They're still willing to talk. Like, you think a random person could just call into a Jedi Council meeting? Like, I don't know. It's I've just never seen them do anything that was strict.
Yeah. Speaking of strict, it has nothing to do with strict, but I do want to show this Empire. This look at Sabine in the Empire magazine.
God damn! Look at our girl. Just leapt right off of the screen. Arguably the best animated to live action we've gotten. What do you think?
I say arguably because Bo-Katan is a straight up. Bo-Katan is straight up, lifted from voice to acting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm biased because I just think Sabine's super hot.
Oh, no, of course. Have you seen Voyeurs?
No. Should I?
Yes. Although I recommended it to somebody, and after they watch it, they're like, I can't look at Sabine the same way.
Okay, I'll tread lightly.
Yes. Just keep an open mind. How's it going, Young? This is gonna be my whole damn personality. Oh man.
Do it.
She just looks really, really good. I can't wait for Ahsoka. It's funny to say I can't wait for the Ahsoka show to see Sabine. Nah, I'm just kidding. I can't wait for Ahsoka as well. See what it holds. This largely has to do with our conversation for today's episode. Dave Filoni's first live-action film, Mandoverse movie. Let's and if anybody in the chat wants to hop in and talk about it with us, feel free to do so. Excuse me, and I'll put the link in the chat.
Yeah, so jump in and tell us, your thoughts, your expectations, what you want to see, what you don't want to see, who you think Joris Sabaoth is.
I think.
And what is the over/under on us running into Islamiri in it?
I don't know. I guess we can start the conversation off. I'm actually kind of quite concerned, just a little bit. Not that I'm concerned that it'll be bad. I'm concerned that it's going to turn into a Filoni fest. What do we mean by a Filoni fest?
He's got a lot of strengths, but he does have a lot of weaknesses too.
Well, first, This movie's gonna have an Order 66 scene. This movie's gonna have some glub shittos out of the butt from Dave Filoni. It just like every time Filoni takes the helm, it's just his opportunity to bring all of his characters that he created into live action, which I have no problem with. I'm only concerned that that's going to be what it is. It doesn't mean that it'll make it bad, but it is a valid concern. What do you think?
Yeah, no, you have a point, and sometimes less is more. And I don't know. It feels weird to say this because I don't want to sound like a elitist like douche or anything, but like I feel like the Star Wars fan base doesn't know what it doesn't want until it gets it. And if you keep putting these characters in or tying them way too close together, then we'll start running into problems. There was a point in time where the entire Ghost crew was brand new and we didn't know who they were or what was going on, and we watched this amazing show and fell in love with all of those characters, and that was awesome, right? And I think we need to keep doing that. We need to keep telling new stories, and there can be crossovers, like Ahsoka made sense as a crossover, and it's only in a couple episodes of Rebels. But if you keep only using the characters that are established, then you end up with, well, what I call the Spider-Man problem. So right now, for a lot of people, Miles Morales is becoming their favorite Spider-Man, and that's awesome because he's an awesome character. Peter Parker, they won't allow him to grow because people love him. They want to see him in the same exact situations over and over and over and over again. So he can never grow. He can never change. They'll never let him be with MJ. And he can't have any development. Otherwise, people get mad. So Miles is getting all of the development, which is making him into a more interesting character. I don't know.
How's it going, DePaul?
What's up, guys?
Hey, how you doing?
Thanks for calling in.
Well, thanks for having me. Appreciate you guys. Love the conversation. It's awesome.
So, what's your take on this Dave Filoni film?
My take, I want violence. I want him to use the word heir, the name, the title, heir of the empire, and just fuck up the books. And just like not even use it. Like just piss everybody, all the bros and all like that. Like the gatekeepers, just piss them off. Like, that's not what we wanted. Oh no, you want heir of the empire. Here you go. That's what I want.
It's going to be funny because that's going to happen. And it's amazing because Dave Filoni is such a massive fan of that book that he ruined a lot of it already.
See, something I always says, and like it really hit me when people was just bitching, crying so much about
I can curse here.
Okay, cool. Disney and taking over and messing up the EU and expanding the universe and everything like that, is that Disney never messed it up. Disney never said it didn't exist. All Disney said is that it's legends now. It's called Legends. And what is a legend? What we learned about what a legend was, it was actually explained in The Last Jedi that it's something that's bigger than life. But it has some truth to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all Legends is. It has some truth, but it's exaggerated. That's
they
why
even came out with a book, Legends of Luke Skywalker, and all it is a bunch of kids telling these exaggerated stories. One of them was like he was jumping from Star Destroyer to Star Destroyer and like throwing them into the ground. Another person was like, nope, it's all fake. It's all a hoax. There was never a Death Star, but they figured it out. And so they faked the footage of the Death Star being exploded. And then the Empire was like, damn it. Well, we don't even have one to show them that didn't happen. So we'll have to like play into this narrative. And it's a whole marketing battle. Like, yeah, it's interesting. I kind of like those ideas.
Yeah. So that's wrong with it.
Yeah, I mean, even in the companion reader's guide for Legends, it says they don't enter canon until they're depicted on film. But
Yeah, cinematically in one of George Lucas's projects.
But the sentence after that says that, but as with all things Legends, unless it is directly contradicted in George's canon, they can be reliably said to have occurred. Now, of course, that's an old blurb from the companion, but you can think all you want that some of this stuff might have happened. They're just not canon, you know. Things that aren't directly contradicted by actual canon may have occurred. We don't know.
So that is a place where I will kind of disagree because
It's not a
because
policy
the
that
people-
I uphold because it was an old blurb from that companion.
But a lot of people that live by that don't read canon stuff. so like everything they say does conflict with something. They just don't know it because they refuse to read it. You know what I mean? That's it becomes a whole snake chasing its tail type of thing.
But I mean, like, is there anything that you want to see, to Paul, in this movie? Something that let's make this fun. Something that, like, we know it's going to be Ahsoka, and there's going to be these two, orange to red lightsaber wielders, and it's going to be Sabine. There's going to be Ezra. There's going to be Thrawn. We know all of that. But like, what kind of like detail or what kind of like story thread have we not seen in these like previews that you want to see?
Well, I would like to see the damn wolves in live action. That'd be kind of cool. Seeing, I know that Freddie Prinze Jr. said he's not doing that anymore, but to see Kanan as a wolf again and have that depiction of it be nice. That'd be cool. Like nice little Easter egg for Rebels and stuff like that. Just see what they look like in live action. A lot of good ties and like Easter eggs. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fan service, of course, but at the same time, I would love to see it just answers a lot of questions and really connect everything. And really, I mean, I'm petty, but at the same time, I would like it to connect the sequels even better.
Yeah.
So that there's no doubt whatsoever. Hey, this is part of it. Enjoy it. Everything's connected. Let's wipe it up, clean it up for you, polish it off. Here you go. Here's some good Star Wars for you that you can say that is good now, and you cannot disagree on it. So, I mean, people are still disagree, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Let's see. People are speculating in the chats who would play Callus. I have a couple of contenders for this. My number one contender is Tom Ellis, Lucifer. I think he'd be a great Callus. Who else? I also know that
Luke Hagen.
Who's that?
Luke
the
from
Pod
Hard
Ones.
Ones.
Oh, Hagen. Oh, yeah. So, the fact that you mentioned that, yes, his look of it, yes. But what's the guy from Supernatural?
Jensen
Dean?
Ackles. Everyone's saying Jensen Ackles.
Okay. Oh, there you go. I don't know his name, but yeah, okay. I think he will be a good his depiction of it. Yes.
Hey, you know what? I don't know how good he is with the British accent, but
True.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it either. I just have Tom Ellis and like this is a shot out of left field. 50 Shades of Grey, Jamie Dornan. I mean, think about it. If we're going to approach the territory of Lasat love, I'm just kidding.
Pass.
I mean,
Man.
yeah, I mean, I'd pass on that too, but I think Jamie Dornan and Tom Ellis could play a really good Callus.
Yeah.
But Choco, is there anything that you want to see specifically out of this movie?
Well, Callus should show up, but he's a DJ, and he's like DJ Callus. No, well, just real quick, I see Eliana in the chats. You know, all of the people mentioning like they're Supernatural fans. I'm curious if y'all have been watching any of our reactions, because we are currently watching through this first season. Why are you attacking? Oh my goodness, sorry. I just have animals all over the place here. So yeah, definitely check those out when they come, because it's a lot of fun to watch, and it's a lot of fun to see your guys' interaction afterward. Things I want to see though, I am a big fan of the book, and I would love to see Talon Card and his faction play a role, because I think he's really cool. He's a really interesting group of people to include. I also want to see I don't know. Not that. Never mind. Thing I was gonna say. I don't want to say it.
Say it. Say it. That I want to hear that one.
Cards on the table, man.
No, I changed my mind because of the timing of it. You know, actually, no, the timing's not too bad.
Jesus.
Give me a really young Mara Jade, but really young. And also she's gay, and then later Rey marries her, so she becomes Mara Jade Skywalker, and that also makes all the fanboys angry.
She's not really a Skywalker.
Wow.
I would love that. Honestly,
actually, I wouldn't mind that either. I'd be like, that'd be great.
So when The Last Jedi came out, and I started asking, and then I started doing content. I started in like 2019, didn't I? Some people were starting to comment on me. Who's the boy with the broom? And I think it was before the visual dictionary was out. And I said, that's Galen Merrick. And this kind of has the same flavor. If in this movie we have like some like Glupshadows that show up in the form of like setting up the future, like if there's a little kid in the background, a little girl, and her name's Mara Jade, she's not like the same role as she played in Heir to the Empire, but as a kid, that's Mara Jade. And then like now all of the fans have a Mara Jade to like look for in the future movies, particularly in when did they say that this might take place? Like 15 ABY, somewhere around there.
I mean, they're playing real fast and loose with the timeline at this point. Come on, get off my keyboard.
So I just thought about something. I don't know if it's possible, because I don't think that he's dead, or it's dead. But I would like the Bendu to appear, because we know we're gonna get Ezra back, because they're finding Ezra. So I would like the Bendu to appear and has to deal with Ezra on and basically help him get that balance from going too far off on the dark side or something like that.
I mean, I think some would argue that he found that already. He rejected the dark side.
Well, with him going so long with Thrawn, you don't think Thrawn can warp him more?
I don't think Thrawn has a dark side bone in his body. I think he's literally like necessity, tactics,
okay.
Win.
I mean, the dark side implies like he's the most unemotional person, and whether you're on the light or dark, the emotion is part of your connection to the Force. So I kind of get that. I do, though. I've said this before. I really want to see how Ezra has changed. But do you guys think they'll allow that, or do you think they will try to force him to be the exact same character that he was, or will they be like, no, he's spent like 10 years with Thrawn. He's gonna be a lot more analytical. He's gonna be like a force sensitive Eli Vanto now.
That's
Or
if we're
he
even
could just
assuming
become
that
those.
he. Oh God!
Quacky and what is that? Fried chicken?
They're like little biscuits. That's they look tasty though.
Quacky and monkey biscuits.
No, the monkey lost the chicken more. That's all that looks like right there. That's all I see.
The ears look like they come from like really like really big mushrooms, don't they?
It's just like frozen peanut butter to me, or some type of like weird toffee.
That's true too. Frozen peanut butter.
I gotta try it. Peanut butter balls.
Wait, do you freeze peanut butter and like lick it like ice cream?
I mean, I have.
Some things you gotta do, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, struggle food.
I can totally see DePaul literally just going up to a big jar of peanut butter and going like,
Hell yeah, you ain't done that.
Wait, you just call it struggle food?
Struggle food.
Oh, we lost Choco.
Probably. He'll be back. Obishan calling it onigiri bikram. It looks like a rice cake. But welcome, Kenny. I know you're probably on break, and so you have limited time. So we're talking about Dave Filoni's first live action film. We know what's gonna happen. No, we don't know what's gonna happen. We know that there's like, you know, the stuff that's happening in Ahsoka. We know Thrawn and Ezra. But what are some of the key details that you want to potentially see in this movie?
The rise of the First Order.
Okay.
The big. That's the biggest main plot of the entire movie. I want solely focused on. Don't get me wrong. As I said in your pre-chat, as somebody who is disadvantaged to not reading the Heir of the Empire books, I have no knowledge of what's going to happen in the Ahsoka, whether it is going to be a direct ripoff or if this movie is going to be the direct ripoff. One way or another, it's going to happen. I have to get over this. But we're getting closer and closer to the sequel era. We need to see how the New Republic did not see the rise of the First Order.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just the show up of the First Order out of nowhere would be no different than, oh, somehow Palpatine returned. It'd be on that same level.
Wouldn't you say that we're starting to see like sprinkles of that already, like in the last season of the Mandalorian?
Sprinkles. That's it. Like that's all we've gotten is sprinkles. Is Thrawn the actual progenitor of the First Order, or is the remaining of the Empire like what with Moff Gideon and the Shadow Collective, or this rogue element of ex-Imperials? Are they the progenitors of the First Order? We as fans have no previous knowledge of what's going to happen, or how the First Order comes out.
The progenitor of the First Order was Ray Sloan.
Really?
Yeah, because
I smell profit.
Super shattered a $2 ramen drop. Do you think Filoni will kill off Din Djarin?
I don't think so.
Yes.
Welcome back, Choco.
Yeah, I thought that was fixed. Sorry, y'all.
What was fixed? Your internet?
Yeah.
The internet's been crazy all around the world lately.
But so we were talking about the progenitor of the First Order, and I was telling Kenny about the contingency, and I feel like the progenitor of the First Order was Ray Sloan, and of course Palpatine by proximity or by proxy, and I think the timing matches. If this movie happens anywhere between 10 and 20 ABY, if it's 15, like I speculate, then we're definitely right on the heels of Bloodline. And we might see that We might see it happen. We might see Leia get ostracized from the Senate, and we might see the moment she meets up with the first of the Resistance and says, "The Republic's not going to do anything. We have to do something." So we may see that the very first inklings of the First Order coming out, and like the New Republic being like, they don't exist, you know. But that's only primarily because the remnants of the Empire and the remnants of Contingency have infiltrated the Senate. You know, they're part of the larger body that is shutting down the exposure of this phantom group in the unknown regions. Now, I don't want to see this.
I do want to see what happens with Ray Sloan, because she has not been anywhere recently. And
not even on the Shadow Council. I don't want to see this.
Do you think that he could be the one that Thrawn be overthrowing? Like having a major fight with?
No, I don't see that. But I mean, like, we got to see Brendel Hux, but not Ray Sloan. That's weird to me.
Yeah,
it feels like on the same level as like them just not saying Padme's name ever. You know, like there's this
or Satine.
I mean, I'm sensing a common denominator here, but whatever. That's neither here nor there.
This movie is my last chance to see Ken Mara Jade. I mean, listen, if Choco has anything to say about it, I think we will. Just probably a little kid. And then, no, seriously, I'm down with that. Like, I fucks with that. Like, if they introduce a kid Mara Jade, and in the future she goes on to marry Rey, brilliant Mara Jade Skywalker conception right there. And then you just have a whole bunch of Mara Jade fans being like, fine, Rey's a Skywalker or shit. Because it's the only way she's gonna get a Mara Jade Skywalker.
Uh-huh.
So in terms of this movie, first of all, I want to get everyone's deeper thoughts on killing off Din Djarin, but thank you, Obi-Shan, for the $2 ramen drop. I don't want to see this, but I feel like we're going to get Luke Skywalker. Yeah. I feel like that's going to happen, and this is like Dave Filoni's like apology note to the fans who didn't get to see prime Luke Skywalker, in his prime.
I mean, if he's not, this movie is going to have a massive Luke Skywalker sized hole in it, because people will be like, what's he doing?
Yeah, he's very much involved still.
Don't deep fake him. Just let the guy play him. He looks like him.
And I even saw a TikTok, Mesa Windu, Josh, he was talking about how the actor could have easily just been a stand-in. That we needed to start normalizing the fact that so long as the character is played correctly, it doesn't matter who the hell the actor is.
Yeah,
Look at the actor who played Han Solo. Like, he did a fantastic job as Han. And the same with Danny Glover, who played Lando. Fantastic. Or Donald, sorry.
It would have been a slightly different movie if it was Danny.
Sorry.
He's like,
I'm getting too old for this
Same
shit.
last name, man. I am that old. Leave me alone.
No, but I mean, when you look at like that guy with the markers on his face so that they can try and make it look like he looks almost as much like Luke there than they do after it's done. The only difference is he looks dead behind his eyes when they deep fake him, so I don't know. I think
no, we really can't move forward with Star Wars holding characters so sacrosanct that we can't recast them, because it just stymies the story. Like, if we can't have a real person playing these people, like, if we're going to get like a Princess of Alderaan, don't deep fake Leia. Get Millie Bobby Brown to play her. Like, get someone who looks like him, who's a great actor, to play them.
You guys notice how Millie Bobby Brown looks like everyone? Is that weird?
I have not run into that issue. For me, she looks strikingly like Carrie Fisher when she was young. Like, striking. I don't know if I've looked at Millie Bobby Brown and saw anyone else. Any other resemblance?
Damn it, Obi.
If you look at her like recently, obviously the Carrie Fisher is there, and honestly, she looks like a perfect mixture in between Carrie Fisher and Natalie Portman, like modernly. But like I don't, she has one of those like faces that could play a lot of people. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I just want real people acting at these points. Like, give them a shot, you know? Like, if we get a young Mace Windu Kislev story, cast another dude. Like, don't de-age not Nicolas Cage. Don't de-age Samuel L. Jackson.
D.H. Nicolas Cage and have him play Mace Windu in blackface. I'll allow it. I'm in. I want
You
to see
understand, Senator, that there's not enough Jedi to protect the Republic.
Oh my God.
We're keepers of the peace, not soldiers.
I completely derailed this podcast. I am so sorry, guys.
Oh no, this is part of the conversation. If we do see Luke, look, listen. Ileana says recast Sebastian Stan. Right now, I do think he's at a point where he could play Prime. There goes Choco. Oh no, Choco.
Nope, there he is.
Oh no.
It's dipping. It's dipping. Oh man.
I would like Sebastian Stan, but if not Sebastian Stan, I'm with Choco on using the person that performance captured Luke in Book of Boba Fett.
He did a fantastic job. He looks exactly like Luke.
Yeah.
Like a young Mark Hamill. And it's very eerie. And you see that with a lot of actors. If you look at Zachary Quinto in Star Trek, for those who do follow Star Trek, he looks like a very young Leonard Nimoy. And who are you going to argue with? The fans or Leonard Nimoy's wife, who said those exact words?
I imagine she knows his face pretty well.
I just know that we can't rely on deepfakes anymore. We just can't.
Well, also, it feels like we're going down a road I can't follow because, like, okay, well, not deepfake. Let's just make an AI him, and you're like, okay, now we're going weird places.
Definitely. And
what is going on with the picture?
oh no, I'm just updating something to show people. In terms of Beth says, "Tales of the Jedi 2, Mason Quinlan, please." This is my eternal Quinlan Voss, and you can't convince me otherwise. Cliff Curtis, another Kiwi. He's like the perfect Quinlan. If they do a Path Quinlan, if they do a young one, of course, there's room for recasting. But if Quinlan comes back in like the present times, Cliff Curtis.
I'm on the fence with casting Quinlan Voss in anything, period, in live action. There is a massive debate that even I've started noticing among fans on who should play him because of how descriptive they've become in the books of how they describe him. Very dark-skinned, very particular haircut, the whole 9 yards. Like, they obviously knew who they were trying to cast, but they couldn't get him right in Clone Wars. If that made sense, if that made any sense.
They knew who they're gonna cast.
Not cast, but knew the ethnicity of who they were trying to get. They were trying to be more indigenous, but you could tell that this was definitely a heavy person of color.
Mm-hmm. And you think there's going to be pushback against that?
Yes.
I don't know. Man, you'd have to be a straight up racist to push back against Quinlan Voss being POC. Clone Wars, I remember, he's pretty white.
No. I'm talking like
People
just had good
do
tan.
that, though. Like, have you not?
I'm using the dark disciple description of him, and they say that he is very naturally dark skinned.
See, that's the thing though. You're going off of literature. Most of these pools that bitch and cry they don't read the books. So,
well, I mean, Cliff Curtis he's Kiwi. He's also Polynesian, so he's not dark skin. Doesn't necessarily like. So there's bronze skinned, right? And then there's dark skinned. That doesn't necessarily mean qualify a particular value of darkness. I mean, I think Polynesian would. I mean, it. There's have any of you watched Into the Badlands?
I have. I love that series.
So I want MK to play a young Quinlan Voss. I think that would fit.
And he would.
Oh yeah, and he's got the martial arts, so he could definitely pull it off. But yeah, we just need more Quinlan content. I'm forever Quinlan watch. And if they do a live action, I don't want Momoa. Momoa is too much of a unit for Quinlan Voss.
Oh no, yeah, don't.
That would be
not.
awful casting. I get it. Khal Drogo looks cool. That's just awful.
That's just like, listen, Momoa could play Savage.
Oh, God.
Seriously, Savage with braids.
I just got done seeing C on Paramount, and my God, he's a freaking unit in that show.
He is a beast. Have you seen C as well? Anybody? C?
I have not.
No.
God damn.
Bro, I barely watch TV. Not anymore. I'm like, but I need to. I've been wanting to. It's on my favorites, but just haven't watched it.
If you're Game of Thrones fans, it's on that same level, not more politically, just aesthetically.
Momoa in C is like the very description of like Kira Kinfila.
That would make more sense as well.
You know what I mean? Because like he has his Jedi moments, but he also has his freaking Sith moments. But if we're talking about like playing someone that would be Momoa-esque, definitely Kira Kinfila. But then again, you're just asking Momoa to die. in such a short amount of time too. Unless they do like a whole backstory, but
They're gonna cast The Rock. Put him in a wig like the Scorpion King.
Hell no. The Scorpion King is a special kind of hate.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I could see The Rock playing someone. I just don't know who. But
really?
Geode. He doesn't have to exist. You just got a plain simple Rock.
I mean, you could make him the voice act Geode.
The voice actor.
No, I mean, I don't listen. Like, I know a lot of people lambast Black Adam, but it truly was a look into And no, it wasn't The Rock playing The Rock. Like he had some moments there when he was in the flashbacks when he was, you know, when he was what's his name? What's Black Adam's name? When he was playing
I forget. I'm sorry.
And Sabanur? No.
that's the only name I could think of. Literally, I was like, no, that's not it.
There's a place for everybody.
Adam?
Teth, yeah.
Teth Adam, yeah.
There's a place for everybody in Star Wars. It's just like, no, The Rock can't play a Jedi. No, The Rock The Rock can probably just like Sylvester Stallone in Guardians of the Galaxy. Like The Rock can probably play like a boating smuggler or something. It wouldn't be The Rock.
I could actually totally see him.
He would be
being
in
like a Night
prosthetics.
Brother.
He would be in prosthetics and being like an alien. I could not see for the life of me regular Dwayne Johnson in Star Wars. He would definitely be used for his big stature. He would have prosthetics. He would be like an alien, but he definitely wouldn't just be The Rock in Star Wars. We definitely need to use him for his big physique, and like if they do a High Republic movie, maybe he could play Pan Eta or something. And have someone else
Make him
voice.
a bodyguard in the next season of Boba Fett. Then one of the new pig guards.
You would cry so
Let's just show all the different body types. Just a massive hulk of a pig right there.
Make my baby Rancor.
Ooh, what about Roman Reigns?
There's Moochie. There's Moochie right there.
What about Roman Reigns? Do you think
Ooh.
Roman Reigns could play a Markion?
I do like Roman Reigns, but
I honestly, when it comes to casting Markion Ro, I honestly go back to my original Blue Man, and that's Dan Stevens.
I would like to see
Dan
Dan
Stevens for
Stevens
Markion. You know,
in Star Wars, just in general, he needs to be in there. What about the Laenor Valerian for Quinlan Voss?
Wait, that's the son, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. I mean, he already got the braids. You know what I mean? I don't know if.
Are you
Quinlan
talking
Voss
about the guy that got his head chopped off?
No.
Because I have yet to see the show. I've
we're
seen
not
some of the
talking-
scenes, but I haven't
If you
seen.
haven't seen the show, we're not talking about anyone getting their head chopped off. We're talking about the son of the sea, the island. I've totally forgotten what they were. They're the commander of the fleet, right? They were commander of the fleet, and he had a son. Maybe we could just look up the actor and not really spoil anything. What was his name? Laenor?
Valerian.
I know one of my big fan castings is for Ventress, even though I know we're way off topic off of the Dave Filoni thing. But mine has always been... Huh?
Corlys Valerian is his name. We're going young or old?
So Laenor is
say
Corlys is the dad.
Yeah, we're talking about.
If we're going,
but hold on, no, Kenny. Hold on. If we're going the young Laenor or the old, because there's a time skip.
I mean, I was thinking older Laenor, but I don't recall if he changes.
No, he does. He does.
Okay.
I can see both of them, to be honest. All right, Kenny, what's up? Sorry.
sorry, I thought we were on my topic. Sorry. No, my fan casting has always been Florence Kasumba, the girl who plays Io from the Dora Milaje in Black Panther. Love her aesthetic. She has got a strong, like, presence to her that really brings in that Ventress attitude.
Oh.
Not only that, she also sounds like Ventress.
Yeah.
Does
like, just
anybody
in her
truly
normal
sound like
voice.
Ventress?
Not seriously, like, bring up an interview, or the interview that she did for Wakanda Forever. Her normal voice just sounds like Ventress.
I gotta look that up. I gotta look up the interview and see if she says, "Oh, obi-wan." Oh, y'all gotta start saying younger or something because I keep jerking my head when y'all say young. Dave Xanatos in the chat says Markia needs to be Marco from Expanse. I could see that as well, but Marco had a little bit more intensity. Jackson said Markia needs to look more wiry, and that's why I say dancing all the time. All the time.
And yes, Young, I have read Dark Disciple. I know the ending, but if I was going to cast her, that's who I would cast. And I do want a live action of that film or of that book.
Who wants to see Britney Spears as
Oh God!
Wait,
Oops, I did it again.
did someone say that? Is that a thing?
I was just making a deep cut to the shaved head days.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, did you Kenny, did you ever voice what you actually wanted to see in this movie? Oh,
Outside
you did
of-
say First Order, but like, is there something that is not part of the main through line that you would love to see like just happen?
I want to see Hondo.
It's a good one.
Like, I really do. I don't care if it's the actor from Galaxy's Edge or did they somehow actually convince Johnny to come and play this iconic role. I don't care who it is. I just want Hondo Ohnaka.
You said Johnny isn't Johnny Depp?
Yes.
Now I can't unsee like a savvy Hondo Ohnaka. Jack Sparrow.
Because I know
Ohnaka.
he's acting again. He just did a film that got put on the film festival recently that is getting some heavy praise. So I know he's still acting.
Yeah.
But again, Star Wars is with Disney, and with all of the controversy, last year?
Oh, that's
kind of up in the airs with him right now.
Disney already kissed his ass a little bit. They was already in talks about doing another Pirates, but he was like, "Fuck y'all." after Amber came out, yeah, they said that Disney was like, "Hey, sorry about that. You want to do the Pirates?" So,
honestly, at this point, if they want him to do another Pirates, the best scenario for them is to let him have the unlimited budget. All proceeds go to whatever project or charity that he wants to choose. He is in control.
Has an unlimited budget. Those were like some of the most expensive movies ever made.
Yeah, Disney has all the money in the world.
Right.
That's why they can screw with Florida. Sorry, people.
They screw the whole fucking world.
My boy, I smell Grogu.
I need that sound. I need that. I need that in a film. I need that canon.
Well, you just need to. We just need to get this Savvy Johnny Depp is Hondo Ohnaka. No.
But it's time for me, guys. I gotta head back to work.
All right. Take care. Have a good rest of your day.
Catch you boys later. Yep.
Take it easy.
Go follow Kenny at DarthMan86 on TikTok. Why don't we go into? Why don't we invite people to call in right now to to participate in our Attack of the Clones Real Fans Would Know edition. Shit, it used to be next to me.
Yep, this
Where
time
this
it's all
dark
Attack of the
saber?
Clones.
I want to give away this dark saber. So if anybody wants to participate, if anyone wants to participate in this Real Fans, call in right now.
Participate.
And also, yeah, you'll have a chance to let us know what you want to see from Dave Filoni's next film. Oh, is that a Camtono?
It is. A code named Fulcrum actually picked it up for me when he went to Disneyland. I said, hey, if you're going, here's some cash and buy yourself something else and ship this to me. Because I'm not going to Disneyland until after the summer. So,
Hopefully a Dyad God.
Does that make ice cream?
It'll do whatever I wanted to do. But no, this one does not.
He's
I
gonna
will put my
carry a
best part.
shisha. That's what he's gonna carry.
You do some content with that.
While we wait, do we think Thrawn will not live, but like will Thrawn's story expand past this movie?
I don't think so.
Choco.
I have mixed feelings because I do think death should be important and mean things in Star Wars, but there's more stories in the Ascendancy to tell. And if they don't fully link up that where he's from in the film and why he's doing things, I think we're gonna need that. So I think he lives beyond it. Also, as much as I love, I really enjoyed those books, his death was pretty anticlimactic. Like his death wasn't a resolution of our heroes overcoming him.
How did he die in Legends?
DePaul, you don't care about this being spoiled?
No, go ahead, Ron. Intro.
So basically, they find out, Thrawn is using the Nogri. We already met Rook, who is already dead, so that's kind of weird. But the Empire was using these as assassins and doing missions and all this stuff. Well, it turns out that their planet had been basically poisoned by like a battle, and so the Empire came and was helping them clean it up, and that's why they were devoted to serving the Empire. Well, Leia shows up there and basically figures out, no, the Empire is poisoning your planet. They have little droids that are coming in, seeding in all of this stuff, all this bad grass that is ruining the planet and leaching the soil and all this stuff. And so because of that, the Nogri assassinate him. But it's just like he literally just gets assassinated. None of the heroes are anywhere near what's going on. The whole resolution of the story is them fighting George Sabaoth. So that part was satisfying. But none of them would even know what happened to Thrawn in the grand scheme of it. He was just off the board.
Wow. That is anticlimactic. Hello, Eliana. Can we hear you? No, we can't. While we wait for... there she is again. Marianne,
Hey,
if you
y'all,
wanna...
can you hear me today?
We can hear you, but you're not in the call. You're not showing up to me.
I can't hear her.
Oh, that might have been like a lagged voice. Marianne, we're going to be playing Pictionary this time around. So after, if you want to call in and participate in this, Real Fans Would Know. Everyone is also welcome to participate in chat as well. Sure you can. This might just be a DePaul quiz time.
Oh damn. Oh damn.
You can put the dark saber on your bare ass wall.
My bare ass wall.
Where the hell is the art?
It's right here.
Oh.
I can't pick. I'm not putting anything up because if I put anything up, I'm stuck. So no, I gotta focus on. Right now, I'm doing the backyard. Then the next project is the office because keep the wife happy with the backyard. So leave me alone. Get in my office.
I would just get a simple calyx like this one and turn it on its side, and then just start putting some stuff on top of it.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, something like that. I'm going to soundproof it too because I don't want the echo and everything like that. So I'm gonna have to get like some good soundproof and stuff and do it real nice.
I think we finally have Ileana and Tommy P in the chat.
We have some new challengers. Nice.
How's it going, y'all?
Made it through the week.
Yep.
Everybody going through the funk?
We
Tommy, can I hear you? Don't think we can.
It's funny because I didn't see his mouth move, so it looked like he just shrugged. I'd be like, no, that's not the response. Tommy, can we hear you?
We have microphone selected, speaker selected, nothing else. Well, we can hear Liana.
Yay.
Tommy, you sure your mic is connected? I mean, it looks like you have like headphones on, but
I think that's his hair. That's their hair. Yeah.
this is weird because we can usually hear Tommy just fine.
Yeah, that's strange.
Tommy, try coming back. I hope everyone's ready for Attack of the Clones. When's the last time you saw this?
I don't know.
I didn't mean
Like
to
2
interrupt.
days ago.
Well,
I didn't mean to interrupt your dance party.
I was jamming, man. Y'all playing some music right here. I'm like, let's go.
Belly out.
That belly will be gone by then.
That's what I'm hoping. For me personally, I'm trying to do a Henry Golding transformation.
No, yeah, I'm about to hit after my birthday on the 7th. I'm going straight diet. I'm going hardcore.
Right on.
Gotta work out and start getting this weight off because I'm starting at 42. I'm feeling it. I'm like, hell no.
Oh, we got some more competitors.
Oh yeah. There it is.
Well,
We got a party
we got
too.
big old David in the chat.
I always love how whenever you jump in with your phone, it just zooms you in, so.
All right, Tommy, say something. David, say something.
Something?
Can you hear David now?
David.
Tommy, if you wanna stick around and participate, and just raise your hand and type it in the chat in the call chat, so there's no lag. This little chat box here, right there, where Choco said here. All right, so y'all know the rules. It's, limit of 3. You can't reattempt until somebody else gets it wrong. You must start with real fans would know. And yeah, this is for a dark saber, a toy dark saber. It's not the real thing. but
I would like to add a caveat. Tommy, you don't have to type real fans would know every single time.
yeah. Wait, I might be able to play Pictionary on my iPad. Marianne, are you going to be hopping on?
That's for Pictionary.
Oh, for
so
Pictionary.
That's later. We'll cross that bridge. But yes, you can play it on an iPad.
All right. So it looks like your hotel Wi-Fi is doing pretty good. So let's start this off by first playing this, I guess. Is this? All right. First statement, and feel free in the chat.
Transformer getting in an argument.
Feel free in the chat to participate as well. Here we go. First statement is: upon Padme's return to Coruscant, her attempted assassination investigation is assigned to Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi by the suggestion of Palpatine. Ki-Adi-Mundi explains that Obi-Wan has just returned from a border dispute on a Nexus. I think that's Dave first.
Me?
Yeah.
Real fans would know it's actually Mace Windu saying they just returned from a border dispute on Ancion.
All right, Dave corrected both.
I
Right
didn't
on.
hear it. Can we turn the music down a little bit? Because I didn't hear anything you said.
I think you need to turn down your nothing.
Do I? Yeah, turn it down? Okay, hold on.
I'm just kidding. I turned it down. Is that good?
No, it's still jamming.
Is that the only thing you're hearing?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have headphones on, so
I
there'd be
get my
less
little-
separation. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, okay. Hold on one
So
second.
less separation, but yeah, we can turn it down even more.
There's still something wrong with the statement.
Real fans would
wait,
know that it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Okay.
Real fans would know Palpatine did not suggest Obi-Wan and Anakin directly.
He did.
Oh, okay. Real fans would also know I'm still a big fan.
Real fans would. Oh, shoot, never mind. Actually, I was. I'm gonna go for it. Real fans would know that it wasn't Ki-Adi-Mundi that explained that Obi-Wan.
Dave already corrected that.
Oh, you're. See, God damn it.
Any tries? Tommy, did you want to try in the chat? We do have now. Don't look in the chat. We do have a correct answer from Marianne, which means everybody just look at the chat.
Yeah, we did.
Point goes to Marianne.
Yeah.
Right on. Okay. Next statement from Choco. Here we go.
In a moment of grief, anger, and rage, Anakin strikes out at the Tuskens, killing 3 on screen. Yoda back at the temple can sense pain, suffering, and death. Young Anakin is in pain, terrible pain. There's supposed to be an end quote there, sorry. The voice of Qui-Gon can be heard saying, Anakin, stop.
Real fans would know that it was 2 on screen that he killed, and they cut when he slashed the 3rd one. And I want to say,
You just gonna keep going, huh?
keep on going. Keep on going. Qui-Gon said, Anakin, no. I'll stop right there.
I mean, you are correct. You're correct. It was I only put one mistake in this one, and it was Anakin, no.
How do we judge? How do we judge that? Because he was wrong about the other one.
Does it balance it out?
No. He said it cuts as he kills the 3rd one, which is true, but he does kill 3. But I don't know why you said he kills 2 on screen and it cuts as he kills the.
Well, he comes out, you go sa, and then you go, and then it cuts away. That's what I remember. I mean, I might be wrong. Shit, I don't know.
But we'll give it to him because he
No, if it's not right, it's not right. If it's right, it's right.
All right, we'll give him 1 point.
Pity point.
All right, next statement. When Obi-Wan tracks Jango Fett to Geonosis, Jango Fett maneuvers into the asteroid belt, releasing 2 seismic charges. Obi-Wan expresses to himself, "This is why I hate flying." Avoiding both charges, Obi-Wan is then outmaneuvered as Jango Fett pulls up on his rear and begins to pursue him with blaster cannons. Jango finally hits him with a torpedo, but in reality only hits spare parts jettisoned by R4. Dave.
Oh shoot! Damn it.
Real fans would know Obi-Wan says, "Blast, this is why I hate flying," after Jango starts to shoot at him.
That is correct. And I think that is the only one that's incorrect. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, your correction kind of like corrected both.
y'all getting real good at this. That's what we're saying.
All right, Choco's next one.
In the Geonosis arena, Obi-Wan, Anakin. In the Geonosis arena, Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Padme fend off vicious creatures until the Jedi and clones arrive. The Nexu is defeated when Anakin rams his reek into it. When Obi-Wan is given a lightsaber, he finishes off his Viractyl, and the reek meets its end with a well-placed shot from Jango Fett after it damages his jetpack.
Oh, we lost Tommy. Oh yeah.
Real fans would know the Jedi get there before the clones.
While that is true, it's not what we're looking for. It's just a general statement that they're fanning off and as they all arrive.
Fair enough.
There's only one mistake in this one. Marianne says, "You just got nothing? Come on, Marianne, you're supposed to just get me." Tommy, I know you know this one.
I'm just gonna go for it. I don't think it's right, but real fans would know the Nexus wasn't defeated and Anakin rammed the wreck into it. I see it playing in my head, but I don't know why I'm picking that one.
No, that's incorrect. It was put out of commission then. I mean, I suppose I don't know if it died then, but it didn't. It didn't get back up, man.
He was tired. Took a little cat nap.
So it's all tuckered out. Oh, David.
Real fans would know that creature is not a Viractyl.
That is correct, and Tommy P put it in the chat as well. And I saw David's hand first, so I'll give it to David. But yeah, you guys both saw it. Yes, that was an Acklay. The Viractyl is what Obi-Wan rides in Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Wow, I didn't pick up on that. It's a good one.
Good one.
Good job, Dave and Tommy. Next statement. When Obi-Wan and Anakin first meet with Padme, she expresses, "I don't need more security, I need answers." Obi-Wan clarifies that they are not there to start an investigation. However, Anakin promises to find the culprit. Obi-Wan responds, "We will not exceed our mandate, my young apprentice." Anakin argues protection is for local security and says, "It's overkill, Obi-Wan. Investigation is implied in our mandate." Killing a fruit fly?
I'm out on that one.
Tommy?
Tommy says, real fan of Obi-Wan calls Anakin his young Padawan learner. That is correct.
Nice.
There's another thing that's wrong with this. Liana.
This might be a little pedantic, but real fans would know Anakin makes a fool out of himself first before this.
That is true, but not what we're looking for.
I mean, that's like the whole movie. Yeah.
He's in a persistent state, so it's still the same one.
Real fans would know that Padme says she doesn't need more protection. She needs answers.
That is incorrect.
Okay, I knew it was, but it's okay. I like being wrong.
No, you don't.
You're our
Sometimes.
reigning champion, right?
I gotta give everybody a chance, you know. It's just...
Yeah.
Interesting. I feel like everyone's overthinking this.
Wait, no, never mind.
I mean, Tommy, if you know it, you can get another point. Chakra, do you know it?
I might. David?
I mean, this might be small, but it's a real fans would know. Anakin says it's overkill, master. He doesn't call him Obi-Wan.
That's correct.
Nice.
Point to Marianne also in the chat.
Since David is on his phone, when his hand goes up, it's not always in frame.
I have to like move my phone to be like, wait, I'm raising my hand.
I just see like fingers just coming in, like tickling from the top, and I know on YouTube y'all can't even see that because it's out of frame on the YouTube side, but it's funny.
Yeah. All right. Here's the next statement.
R4, Scramble Code 5 to the Council. Obi-Wan on Kamino explains his findings of the clones and Jango Fett to Mace and Yoda. When he says he doesn't believe the cloners are involved, Yoda tells him, "Do not assume anything, Obi-Wan. Clear your mind must be."
Liliana.
He doesn't say do not assume. He says something else and it's backwards. Real fans would know that.
That's incorrect. He does say do not assume. He does say more than this sentence, which is why I have ellipses, but I didn't want to make it too long. I think it was clear your mind must be to find out who the real villains of this matter are, or something overly verbose for no reason.
Dave.
Real fans would know that Obi-Wan tells R4 scrambled code 5 care of the old folks home.
That's correct. He's scramble code 5 care of the old folks home, and then R5 calls the Jedi Council.
Right on. All right. Is that the only mistake?
Yep, that's it.
All right, Dave in the comfortable lead. He might overtake DePaula as our champion, to be honest. All right, here we go. Upon discussing the importance of the Senate vote, Chancellor Palpatine meets with a contingent of Jedi, including Plo Koon, Ki-Adi-Mundi, Mace Windu, Yoda, Okay, so Shakti, Numenera, and Dooley to discuss protection of the Republic. Mace Windu warns, "You must realize that it cannot be the Jedi that protects the Republic. We're keepers of the peace, not soldiers."
I don't.
I want to say real friends would know that I can't fucking say his name now. I'm like Luminari wasn't there. Jesus.
That's correct.
Yeah, and wrong.
Luminar, isn't that like Hebrew for light source? Luminar?
It is. No, that's Latin, not Hebrew. Is light in Hebrew.
Okay,
But it's Latin.
Liana.
No offense, I know Plo Koon wasn't there.
Loku was there.
What?
Dave.
Real fans would know that Mace Windu actually says, "You must realize there aren't enough Jedi to protect the Republic."
That is correct.
Dang, that was a bold one. He went in with the quote.
Right?
If it comes to war, there will not be enough Jedi to protect the Republic.
Hey, I'm impressed.
There's still something wrong.
Dave's in the lab training for that Padawans tournament, aren't
Oh
you?
yeah, I know what the half. Okay, yeah,
Real fans would know Shakti wasn't there.
that is also correct. Yes.
She was too busy fighting Vader.
See, I have seen this movie.
It was Luminara and Barris. Maybe Tommy P will have much better luck with his phone.
Thanks, man.
While we wait for Tommy P. If he's gonna get here. Let's move on to the next question then. Or the next statement. Chocolate.
Anakin and Padme disguise themselves as refugees to board a freighter to leave Coruscant in secret. Padme's handmaiden Erte takes her place to draw the attention of whoever is trying to assassinate her.
I'm gonna say it. Oh, go ahead. You have it.
Eliana?
Real fans would know it wasn't Arate.
That's correct. That was Dorme.
Nice. Is that the only one?
There kind of is another one, but it's overly pedantic, so I don't want to do it.
Just give somebody a shot. Give somebody a shot.
Does anyone want to try it?
No one was still trying to assassinate her then? Oh shit, real friends would know that.
No one? Okay. Well, I will go ahead.
Well, DePaul guessed.
I guess, but I said real.
Did he finish though? I thought he just stopped halfway. What do you?
Well, I was saying real friends would know that no one was trying to assassinate her at that time.
That is not what we're looking for. Eliana?
Real fans would know it wasn't a freighter. But didn't they call it a ship?
They call it a transport, but that is correct.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
All right. Eliano 3. Dave with 6.
Dave was killing it. Damn, Dave.
There's only 2 statements left, so Dave technically has one. But just for solidarity, here's the second to last statement. After Anakin is routed with his right arm cut off, Yoda arrives. Dooku expresses, "You have interfered with our plans for the last time." After a momentary struggle with the Force, Dooku concludes, "It is obvious this match cannot be decided by our knowledge of the Force, by our skills with a lightsaber." To which Yoda responds, "Stomp your ass, I will." Yoda.
Real fans would know, as great as it is, Yoda does not say "stomp your ass out."
I think he does. I remember it.
That is correct. There's still something wrong with it. I just put that there.
Wow.
Guys, 4 is a new high score. Let me have this moment.
No, you get the point for that. I put that in there just for, for funsies, and that is incorrect, yeah. I mean, that is correct. You're correct. But there's still something wrong with this. There's 2 more, actually, that is wrong with it. So you could potentially tie it up with Dave.
Oh, God.
Chuck, do you know the last 2?
Let's see. I believe so.
Dave.
At least one of them.
Real fans would know that's not the first thing that Dooku says to Yoda.
I didn't say it was the first thing he says. Come on, Eliana, you can actually tie it up if you get these 2.
Y'all have too much faith in me.
Everyone has equal shots at being pedantic. Tommy, you can resume typing in chat if you need to.
Real fans would know that Dooku didn't say you have interfered with our plans for the last time.
Yeah.
Okay, the emphasis on your... it's like...
You got to pick something. You know what I mean?
The emphasis on your statement is incorrect you want to actually say it better than that.
Nope. I can catch up, so I'll give it to let her go for it.
Liana.
Real fans would know he did not say our plans.
That is correct.
Okay.
He says our affairs. There's still one more
Okay.
wrong with this.
I can do this.
Dang.
But in the interest of fairness, you cannot reattempt until someone else gets it wrong. So someone else has a chance to get the last thing that's wrong about this statement. I just want like a Forces of Destiny episode where Yoda says, "Stomp your ass, I will."
I need that too.
Marianne in the chat with the left arm that is correct.
Real fans would know Yoda didn't say anything.
Yeah, that was already corrected by Ileana.
Hey,
David?
I'm
trying to raise my hand.
I'm being more specific, so that's layup for her. So, but David raised his hand.
David?
Fans would know that Dooku says it's obvious contest cannot be decided.
Oh.
Damn
That's
it.
correct. Dave just took it away from Ileana. Woo! Okay.
Dave,
we got
Sorry,
one.
it was right there.
Hey, Rams?
I got it.
All right, can you all hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Just in time for the last question.
And no.
Oh. Now I'm sad.
Maybe he'll be back. We'll see. Last statement. Hopefully, there's multiple incorrections in here.
There's 7 things wrong, so someone can take it. No, I'm kidding.
Here we go.
After suspecting danger on their trip to Coruscant, Padme and Captain Panaka fly in using N1 starfighters instead of their J-type 327 Nubian Royal Starship. Their suspicions are validated when a bomb blew up the Royal Starship, killing Padme's double.
Tell me.
Yes, real fans would know that Captain Panaka was not present at this event. The captain in question is actually Captain Typho.
Oh,
That's correct. I don't know if Choco was going to say anything, but yes, that's correct.
I can neither see nor hear Tommy.
Oh, he said real fans would know it was Captain Typho.
That is correct, yep. But there's still something else wrong.
Ooh, and Tommy leaves for that. Okay. Well, someone else needs to attempt to do so.
I am.
Eliana.
Eliana?
real fans would know it wasn't a J-type 327 Nubian Royal Starship.
That is correct. That is the type of starship they used in the previous movie.
In the other movie, yeah. Okay.
Wow. That's all right, Choco?
Yep, that's it.
So, here's a question I have for Dave. Since you have the Mandalorian helmet on its way, would you like to give Ilyana the Darksaber?
Sure, I've already got a Darksaber, so that works.
Brilliant! Ilyana with a high score record of 6 corrections.
Thank you, Dave.
Gets the Darksaber. Congratulations also to Tommy P for scoring 2, even though it just has not been here. Yeah, so congratulations. We'll get that up to you. Who has time for Pictionary?
I do. I have nothing going on.
I think it's been ready, so I have to bow out. So,
all right, well, peace out.
Later.
I'm just kidding. Thank you. Thanks so much for calling in, Paul, and giving us your thoughts on the Dave Filoni movie. While I set this up, Choco, why don't you ask people? Why don't you ask Ilyana, Dave, and Tommy, I guess, to give their thoughts on the Filoni movie?
Yeah, we have not heard from you guys yet. Is there anything you were expecting to see, hoping to see, and absolutely do not want to see?
I'll go. My mother is looking right at me, so I am very excited to see Grogu on the big screen. This woman is obsessed.
That's what I mean, Grogu is Star Wars now. I don't know if you heard that.
I smell Grogu.
And how about you, Dave?
I mean, I just want to see Mara Jade in canon. That's all. if I don't do that, I will be upset. But this is the last chance.
Okay. Do you want her to have the same line as like she was in Return of the Jedi as just a dancer who was trying to kill?
No, I really want her story to be better. Like this is a chance for them to like make it more modernized.
Yeah. Not just supermodel assassin. Gotcha.
Yeah, no, that wasn't. This is a very, very dated origin story.
Yeah.
All right, the
And how
invite
about
to
you, Tommy?
Garnick should be in the chat.
Tommy P, any thoughts?
Mainly, I just want to see a large. Yes. Mainly, I just want to see a large-scale battle, kind of like what we've seen in the Clone Wars, but in live action.
Ooh, that's true. I mean, it's something we haven't really gotten. I mean, obviously we got large scale battle in Rogue One, but It is something I am missing, and that is something that is plentiful in that book. Specifically, I mean, now that you say that, it makes me want to see some more really cool Thrawn tactics. One of my favorites from that
Yes,
book,
especially from Thrawn.
Yeah. In that book, they go to a place where they're supposed to be protected by the Republic, and this planet has like this big shield, this dome shield that no one can get through. So Thrawn sneaks 2 freighters in, lines them up at a certain spot, and then has his ships fire down on it. And they time it so that the ships are shooting the shield, but there's 2 ships inside of the shield shooting down. And so they think he made new technology that can shoot through shields. And so they end up surrendering. And like he does cool stuff like that all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, like that's what I want.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So we got Mara Jade. We got Grogu. We have Marianne and Eliana and Tommy in the chat in the Pictionary. Dave, are you joining up? Are you frozen?
I was like, he's just in still contemplation. We could also get a live action Marg Sable maneuver.
A live action Saba.
Which was originally created by Thrawn, but now it was created by Ahsoka.
Would you like a live action Saba?
I would, but she's not yet. Give me that in the Rey movie.
Makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna assume Dave crapped out. Let's see.
And Tommy, are you able to play Pictionary as well?
Yes, I am, and I'm in the thing.
Huh.
Yeah, he's in. You're not. It says you joined and left.
Okay, like I have it on my screen,
We're
and
all safe.
I only have
No
4 people.
phalluses.
That's super weird. Let's try this again.
There you are.
All right. That looks like it's going to be everyone.
Yep. Let's go.
We can start it. Okay. Let's see if I can do this.
There we go.
As I sound out the scene.
I don't know how to spell y'all.
What
Pretty
is
good
this?
drawing.
Thank you. Just gotta make sure that's the right one.
So if you just had a red phallus in the middle, gotcha.
Yes.
We saw. We are aware.
All right, it's Marianne's turn. Oh.
And Sabanur.
Oh, okay.
I defer her pleasure.
Oh. was like, is it Mr. Meeseeks?
Not K-Stanzy with 5 points. How's it going, K-Stanzy? Ileana's turn.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
Is it is it wrong that every time I say Ileana, I'm thinking of Colossus?
No, it's okay, I guess. You can go Ellie if it helps. I also go by Ellie.
Huh.
Great.
Oh!
What did I do wrong the first time?
Spelled it wrong.
Oh, that's good.
Nice. Straight up masterpiece. All right, Tommy, let's go.
Okay, let's see what I can do here.
I like the kind of pop.
I'm sorry, if anybody ever actually gets Hoth, you do have to just leave the screen blank.
Do we have that as a option? I don't remember.
No, Marianne, I will never stop.
Yeah, it certainly looks like that, doesn't it, Cansey? Costancy.
Oh, he said stop putting the in there is a dirty trick. Well, listen, you look at the cast. Look at the cast, and it says the armor. Otherwise, we're just talking about just a regular old armor out in the galaxy somewhere.
Oh man.
What is the? Oh, no.
Oh.
What?
Oh my goodness.
What?
I literally, I'm trying, guys. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not saying what to you. I'm guessing and I'm getting close, and I'm just like,
Okay. I was like, Death Star 2, Death Star. Like, what was it?
Oh, the answer was Death Star plans.
Oh, Death Star plans.
Oh, okay.
And I tried to remember what the schematic looked like because it doesn't look like the actual Death Star. It's a bit different, but I tried to put in the super laser. So that y'all would at least know what I'm going for.
yeah, I probably would have drawn Jin, but
Jin.
I would have done Leia, putting them into R2. And then, like, an
that's
arrow.
another good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely.
Oh.
It's Ezra Bridger, duh.
I tried it. Oh, what?
Oh!
Oh, okay, it's just that. Okay.
That's
a
the best
great
I can
drawing.
do. It just, yeah, it was
It's a very good drawing.
it's a hot dog with mustard.
Or like a very beat down beat.
I was like, I don't have time to find the right shade of purple. I'm sorry,
Sweet
y'all.
potato. See what Stacey has in store for us.
Oh.
Huh.
That looks like Ken Masters. doesn't like Snape.
Oh my goodness. Why is he puckering his lips?
I mean, there's a reason, though.
Oh,
just-
oh right,
this is-
POV, you're Ray.
It's just not what I want. It's very good. I hate it, but it's very good.
Yes, it is very good.
It's cursed. Oh, jeez.
It's blurst.
Wow, Marianne.
Oh.
It's like a Super Smash Brothers choir.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's not gelling for me, right? Oh,
The Senate.
right.
I could have drawn Palpatine as well, but people would have been guessing Palpatine. You and those thes again. It's pretty good if you guessed it. It's pretty good.
Okay.
What the hell did you... How did you get that from her erasing it?
Whether she drew anything or not, that was going to be my guess just by the amount of letters.
Oh.
Yoda the Hutt.
Wait, no.
Huh?
How do I give a hint? Am I too late?
On the top.
It might be, but there should be a hint button you can click.
I'm trying.
Okay, then it's too late. Yeah. He's a dick.
What the hell?
It's Tom Crow with 4 arms and he's green and he's in the dark. And he sucks. Sorry, I'm a really bad artist.
No, you did
just-
fine. You did fine.
It's just
Most
the
of
only
us got it.
multi-armed person that I constantly think of is Grievous.
Okay.
I forget that Punk Girl has them.
I will say though, he used double-bladed lightsabers.
Yeah, he did. You're right.
Ooh. No? Oh. Oh. No?
Oh.
Oh. What the hell is this? What the hell?
I know what it is. I just don't know what it's called.
All I can say is that it's 2 words, not 1.
Oh my god.
Nice job, Cal.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
God, there it is. Okay.
What was it? Spinning lightsaber.
I was guessing saber spin.
I was like typing every version of the possible spelling Inquisitor.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it was 2 words. What is this?
Oh,
What is that? Oh. It's funny when it hits you.
It's the great anus of Tatooine.
Yep. Butthole puckered for Boba. Seeing the buttholes. Let's see. There we go.
Pew pew pew.
Oh.
Mm.
What's the name of him? Is Doge again?
I don't remember.
Marok.
That.
That was a really good drawing of hair.
Dimitri Martin.
That guy was hilarious back in the day. I love this joke about how digital cameras allowed people to reminisce immediately. They're like, "Hey, look at us." Oh wait, that's got to be him. Yeah.
Man, Sansy's just talented. Like, because I got it off of the smirk.
The eyebrow too.
Yeah.
He definitely using his tablet. All right, what do I got? Let's do this. See if people get it. Dang.
Oh my goodness. It's good. I just don't know what it is.
Not a lot of people would get this if you watch, unless you watch the show.
I don't know how to spell her last name. That's it's Tamra Vora, but I don't know how to spell her last name.
Yeah. I was going off of memory on that one.
Oh.
It's Ryvora. Damn it.
I keep on thinking we have a tiny person next to Ileana, like they're a viewport, but it's just the wall that's creating that line.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought I just like there's another caller in there somewhere.
There you go. Oh.
Ayo. He thinks Choco might win this.
It never ceases to amaze me, though, how much better Cal is than everyone at this game. Because he joined like 4 questions in, and he's... See?
What?
I told you.
I can't believe we got that from shit.
Had Cal been here at the beginning, he'd be in first place by a strong lead.
I like the addition of Kenny and
Great job,
Marianne, for overtaking Choco.
Yeah, and not Case Stanzi. And Case Stanzi also came in a little bit later as well. So well done.
Yeah. The game is over. Stop drawing. Thank you to Tommy P. Thank you to DePaul. Thank you to Dave. Thank you to Ileana for participating and calling in, and for Marianne. Shout out to Marianne for Pictionary as well. Tommy, I don't know why I don't see you in this. Why don't I see you? Anyways, Tommy, are you still in the call? I see him in the control center, but I don't see him in the call. Yeah. Does anyone else see Tommy?
Again, I see him in the control center, but not on the screen.
Yeah. All right. Well, Tommy, thank you for joining. I don't think Tom does Tommy create content?
No. He just is awesome.
Well, just reach out to Tommy P here, and Tommy, if you have any kind of like socials like Twitter that people can just follow, just so they can talk to you, because you're an amazing Star Wars fan, and yeah, you need to meet more people. And Ileana, if you can let everyone know where they can follow you.
Yeah, so I'm over on both TikTok and now Instagram as L'chaim Y'all, where I explore politics, Judaism, and Star Wars.
Awesome. And Dave, you can follow Dave at Xanatos1138, Xanatos 1138, and DePaul at Jedi Master DePaul on TikTok. Choco, you have anything else to say?
Nope. Just excited to see Spider-Verse tonight. And thank you guys for joining. It's a slower week for Star Wars, but there's always stuff to talk about. And it's always just fun to be fans with cool people. So we love you and appreciate you.
Absolutely. With that said, that is another episode of Dyad and the Force in the books. Next week, we're going to be talking about New Jedi Order, the third movie in the slate, with Rey and Daisy Ridley coming back. So stick around for that one. And next week also is going to be Revenge of the Sith. Real fans would know. We're just gonna have all of our statements be about the Battle of Heroes, because that is about an hour of the movie. So
and
make sure
was
you know
going to. Yeah.
Will we get extra points for reciting the entire dialogue?
I will possibly have an entire dialogue in one of the statements, and that entire statement might be wrong. So we'll see. Next week, people will probably be like, real fans will know none of that shit happened. We'll see. But we're definitely looking forward to doing a lot more where there's just a whole bunch, like it's a whole mess of like incorrections, so that it doesn't come down to like getting one right. You know, we got multiple chances across the board to correct it. But thanks everyone for tuning in. That's another episode of Data in the Force. That's it. On to the next one.
For Light and for Life,
We are all the Dyad.
and may the Force be with you.
We'll see you guys next time. Later.